Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Bronte Spicer from brontespicer.com and I'm a teacher for mental, emotional and spiritual health. And this is Emily Robinson. And Emily, would you like to share what you do?
Sure, I'm Emily Robinson and I am from a project which is tutor parents and tutor kids. And I just help families to really drop into a space, come back into their intuition and learn to kind of find that sense of calm and get out of the chaos and really, I guess, just come back into this space of living from the heart, really understanding that true sense of self. So it's awesome to be back again to do this channeling for the Earth Star Collective. So I'm going to open the space for us all. So if you want to join in and just close your eyes and just drop into a space with us, that's awesome. Or if not, feel free just to listen and watch and we'll see what comes up.
Sounds good. I might just add to Emily, for those of you who haven't watched any channeling before, there will be light language that will come through. So that will come through our voice and also through our hands. So a great thing to do, this is basically you're receiving energy work and a light activation or a DNA activation. So the best thing to do through that process is just to drop into the body, close your eyes if that's helpful, and just notice the shifts and the changes that are happening in your body. And this is all for the greater good of each other, ourselves, and the collective.
Beautiful. Cool, let's do it. So just taking some deep breaths. Just settling into a space. Just bringing your energy, your mind into this now moment. Feeling yourself sitting or lying, just settling. Just breathing down that beautiful energy into your lungs. And just feeling that energy moving through every cell of your body. Expanding you, filling you with this divine love and light. Sending this light down through your torso, through your legs, through your feet, into Mother Earth. Sending this sense of gratitude and love. Really connecting with Mother Gaia. Breathing up her love in return, feeling that energy grounding you, nurturing you. Breathing that energy up through your feet, through your body, into your heart center. And now sending that light from your heart up through the top of your head, up into Father Sky. Sending this love for the stars, the sun, the infinite universe. Feeling this deep sense of gratitude. And again, just allowing that love to return, that divine energy to come back down into the top of your head, down into your heart center. Feeling that sense of expansion and power and sacred leadership that comes from Father Sky, from the masculine energy. And just feeling in your heart now these two divine energies coming together, the masculine and the feminine, joining as one in your heart center. Just feeling this sense of unity consciousness. Everything being one. And just allowing that energy to spread throughout your body. Filling you up with this divine love and light. Om Yashkariya Balashkiriya Maya Karashkin Koskara Makalaya. Iyamaya Laya Kora Mishkori Ayamalaya Karayakashki. Iyamaya Laya Karamaya Shkiriya Skora Makaya. Iyamaya Lishkoria Makara Alai Komikaskara. Ishkuriapa kio makari elayai moshkari amala. Ikaramoya kiri ayamaya. Ishkora maya lama. Ishtiri maya kiri omya lamara shkiri moska. Iyamala ishkora maya kiskora yakaskiri. Ishkumiyaya iyalamaya. Shkiri maya karala kinkoskara yashkori mayala. Iya mashkiri yamala iya mayoshkora mayakara. Iya mala. Iya mayala amaya arashkori makioskara. Iya mayala. Ishkora mayala. Iya makara yamshkori mayala. Ishkora maya, kiskora makiskon shkara yala mayora pika, shkinkora mayala. We're just being reminded here to bring ourselves back to the earth, to bring ourselves back to nature, just to connect with simplicity and really find that peace and love within ourselves. Letting go of attachments and just trying to unhook from the drama that seems to be created around us at the moment. Just breathing, using that breath just to come back within and remember how simple it can be. Really just remembering that everything is within you. All this knowledge, all this wisdom is right in your heart center, held within these codes, ready to be activated. And it doesn't need to be elaborate. It's just about coming back to simplicity, the breath, nature, and just allowing yourself the time just to go within.
Buena Maya. Kaninaya Simiataya Mayanai Simiatai Kinanaya Mayanai Simiataya Baya. Popopopoy, nanay, sinanay, anay, ananay, ananay, anay, anay, amamoy, sinanay, anay, 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 amay, anay, amay, ananay, ananay, ananay. Bene. Kanay, amay, anay, anay, amay, anay, hinay. There's this deep sense of an invitation and an opportunity, but more of an invitation for you to come and lie down and be with the earth and let go and surrender and step out of your head for a minute. Come back to the beating of your heart space. And just start to explore that and open that. Open your heart, which can't be done from the mind. That's the only way to open your heart, is to come into the feeling state, dropping into how it feels to be in the heart. You can visualize that you have a bath of love in your heart, and that can activate a connection with and to your heart. When you open your heart, there's this spilling of light that can fill your whole body, open up your experience to this fullness of what life really is. When we keep ourselves contained in narratives, stories, programming, beliefs, paradigms of what we're told life is, we miss the opportunity to see life and experience life, that full, complete, open expansion that life is. And that doesn't mean that you need to be in a meditative state or you need to shift your consciousness or your awareness into a different state. This is about being here on the ground, on the earth, in your clothes, in your everyday life, and seeing that this experience of life doesn't need to be just in meditation, but it can be experienced and felt through your everyday life. Just if you take those steps to stop, come back into center. What does that mean, to come back into center? It means to become the watcher of the sensations that are in your body. You can try this now as you listen. And pay particular attention, bringing that childlike curiosity and wonder to the very sensations that are in your body right now. This is the gateway and the opening to experiencing peace that's already here on earth. It's already available. It's not in the future. The future is a fiction of the mind. Kanai andai 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 sini andai amai andai sinandai amamai andai sinandai kinamai amai andai sinandai abaya. This experience is in the now moment, which is now and now and now. And in this now moment, there's a letting go. Everything that the mind has told you to cling on to and hold on to. And just come down to the ground and surrender and love the very things that you're trying to escape from. Love the people that you're trying to escape from. Love the situations. Love the paradigms. Love whatever you are resisting. Love. Let your shoulders drop. Let your hands and your arms become heavy as you surrender the fight. And you just let go. And then comes in this fear of unsafety if you let go. But if I let go, and then the mind starts creating stories, you can come back to your breath. Come back to the feeling state in your heart. And be lovingly diligent, directing where your focus and attention goes, rather than handing it all over to the stories of the mind. Courageously slow down. And life will show you that you're safe and you're already free.
I am Maya Lai, I am Maya, your Lai, am Maya, Yamia Lai, am Maya, Mia Lai, am Maya, Yaramalaya, Maya, Karamaya Lai, Amayoya, Yamaya La, Maya, Yamaya Laya. Yamia Laya, Mia, Yomia Laya, Shkiria Maya, Yola. Yamiala Yamayora Yayola Mayaya Yamayala Yamoya Maya Ramayala Yamoya Ramaya Koramaya Yamayala Maraya Makayara Lamaya Maya Yamayora Mayala Yamaya Yamayara Miyala Yokaramia Yamayara Yamala Yamakara Yamala Mia Yamara Yamala Yakaramia Yamayala Miyaru Mia Yakaramiyala Yamo Yamiara Mayala Yokoramayala Yamora Mia Kiara Iyo Yamayalara. So here we're just being reminded about the connection into Mother Earth and the connection into the stars, and that we are the center of this connection. We're like an antenna, and I'm being shown like a corkscrew going down from your feet into the earth, connecting you with the wisdom, with the knowledge, with the energy at its core of Mother Earth. And coming back into your body, you act as this antenna, this being that is anchored into this physical plane in order to bring that knowledge from Mother Earth up the corkscrew onto the surface. So accessing this wisdom and bringing it into the physical. So really honoring yourself and knowing that using your voice, stepping forward, speaking your truth, all of these things are bringing this wisdom to the surface. And the same is true from the top of your head. So there's another corkscrew spiral going up from your head, connecting you into the stars, into that wisdom of the universe. And again, allowing that energy just to spiral back down into the top of your head. You act as this amazing vessel on the earth plane in physical form to bring this knowledge to the world, just by speaking your truth, just by openly having conversations with people, by the work that you do, and the time that you've taken just to sit in your heart space, just to go within and listen. And in every form, in every rock on the ground, every tree, every piece of bark, every leaf, blade of grass, they all hold this wisdom and knowledge. You can pick up anything in nature and sit with it, just like a crystal, and receive that knowledge and that wisdom. And the same when you sit and you look at the stars, you can pick one of those stars and allow yourself to receive the energy, receive those codes of light, that activating source that will help you on your journey, will provide you with answers, will help you to expand your awareness. So we're really being reminded just to remember how blessed we are to be in this position of unity between these two aspects, Mother Earth, Father Sky, holding this energy in the human form, allowing that knowledge to come to the surface, to be shared, and just allowing yourself to really step into that role to help support this rising of the collective consciousness, so that as a group of light workers, we are spreading that love and that light and that message, just opening our hearts and just being in that space with no attachment, no expectation, just simply being.
Baboyana yama yana yana yama ya baboyana yana yana yada kana na yama yana esini yada kana mayama moya na esini yada ye. It's almost like you've just been transported down through an elevator that goes down through the crust of the earth. And this is where the magic is. This is where the power is. This is where this fullness and completion is. This is where life makes sense. When we come to listening to the earth. I can see you just lying down with your ear to the earth and noticing, feeling how that feels to be connected and have your heart next to the earth and have your fingers touching blades of grass. That simple act of lying in the sunshine is an example of what's been lost And there's no need for any fear here to come in around what's been lost, because everything always exists, and nothing can escape life. Nothing can leave, because everything is here. Maybe it's shifted in form, but everything is here, nothing is lost. What you can do is reveal this intelligence that's in the earth by simply putting your bare feet on the ground, even if you live in a cold climate. Noticing how the mind has lots of stories around why you can't put your feet on the ground. It's in that simple act of gratitude-based ritual that the ancients spent so much time in, which activated their power center and revealed the wisdom. And that's not lost either. The earth is still here. The wisdom is still here. Still here in the same earth. You are a deep and divine connection to Gaia. You are a pillar of the earth. When you start to engage with the energy in your body, you can start to see and sense that you are structured by a torus, which is a donut-shaped field of energy that comes up through your spine and encircles out in a big kind of dome shape around your body, and then reaches down through your feet and then encircles back up through your spine. And you're being invited to come into the space that's in between that torus. And if you need more of a visual about a torus, then just Google it or YouTube it. Come into the space that's within your torus. That's closer to what life is than what you see on your phone. The space between the tangible, physical elements of life is closer to what life is and what the truth of life is.
Just remembering as well in this space, this is the place that we create from. Planting those seeds to grow into dreams and goals with no attachment, no expectation. Allowing the seed just to go gently into the earth and be nurtured by that love, nourishment from Mother Gaia. And just remembering that no seed can grow if it's not planted. So stepping out of those limiting beliefs about why you can't do something, letting that go as you stand in this space in the Taurus. Just allowing yourself to be brave, to set your intentions from this beautiful vacuum, from this place where everything is possible. And allowing yourself to plant this seed and trust in the process. Surrender to the elements, to Mother Earth, and letting it go. So just as you're standing in this Taurus field, just bringing your awareness back to your heart center and feeling this expansion of the energy in the heart, really connecting you with Mother Earth, Father Sky, and yourself. Really dropping into this connection with unity and feeling that love in your heart just starting to grow as you expand and you feel that awareness opening even further. Feeling that deep sense of gratitude for all that is as you stand in this divine space. And as you feel that energy expanding in the heart, opening, unfurling, just allow that beautiful sense of peace and calm to travel right through your body and out into your energy field, just holding you in this divine love and light. Ayamaya laya karayama, iyamaya lamaya, maya.
And we give thanks for this beautiful sacred space that we share together on this foundation of unconditional love, where there's no judgment and our focus and attention is in our hearts as we meet and connect with and get to know more and more the energy that we are. We give thanks for the messages from the Earth Star Collective that have come through today. We honour ourselves and each other on our journey in our lives here on Earth. We thank all of the energies that support us and nourish us as we remember and relearn how to experience our true nature here on Earth, in our physical bodies, in our everyday lives.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.